Hey, hey, hey! It's Amanda from Over Yonder Crochet, back for another market prep vlog. It is Monday, and there are 12 days left until my next market, which is gonna be my second market ever. And if you wanna see anything about my first market, go back, check out those videos. There's several videos of market prep, my full inventory, and then a recap video where I go into detail about what sold, what I learned, how much money I made, and yeah, it's fun. I'm so excited to be doing this again, getting ramped back up. First off, I will say, if you are new here, welcome. If you're coming back, thanks for returning. Give me a subscribe if you want to see more crochet crafty content, and if you feel so inclined, you can give me a like so more people can see the video. Alright, so I am getting ramped back up after being very busy with my Susie the Strawberry Baby pattern that I released. As of the time of filming this, it released like 5 days ago, so almost a week. But anywho, thank you to the people who have purchased it. It means so much. Thank you. It's for sale on my Etsy if you want to check that out. But let's go into market prep. Yes. Okay, so I have been doing a little bit here and there. Most of my time, my crochet time, has been filled up with Susie's stuff, you know, finalizing that pattern. It takes a lot to type out a pattern and get it looking good and, you know, all that. So now I'm finally back into market mode, and so I want to show you just a couple things that I made. Now, if you saw my last week's video, I went through these, so I will not bore you with everything, but I made this fish. This is Finley the fish, free pattern on Instagram. I'll put it in the description if I can. I hope I can remember everything because this is going to be a week-long video. But it's definitely in last week's video where I go over the free Instagram patterns that I've been liking. I made this axolotl. I'm looking to make some more axolotls. I know they're popular. I made this sad hamster, which is, if you're not familiar, it is a meme. I'll try to put one up here so you can check it out. And then I made this little bee. And this baby chick. I've already shown in some other videos that I made some octopi, and I've got a ton of Mabel bodies that I still have sitting that I need to finish off. So hopefully I'll get around to that this week, finishing it off, and I can have a lot to show for that effort. Yay! Alright, so I think I'm just gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna be working on today. Oh, I did finish my poppy flower. Let me grab that. Alright, so I finished my poppy. She's pretty big, right? Yeah, this is a burlap blanket one. I've already started on one that I am making in Sweet Snuggles Light. Can't show it to you right now because my kids are sleeping in the same room where it's sitting. So, anywho, I showed her in video 2 weeks ago without her arms. And I asked the question, I'm going to ask it again because no one commented with any suggestions. But if you have an opinion, let me know. So right now I've just got her kind of minimal. There's nothing on her face, which I kind of like. I actually kind of like it this way because, you know, it is a flower. Flowers don't normally have faces. Now I am planning on putting some eyes on the one I'm working on now, just to see if that makes a difference. But do you think I should add the little just nose across and maybe some blush? I don't know. If you have an opinion, you can let me know it. And it's not too late. I've got 12 days to add more details, but otherwise she's finished. I really enjoyed the pattern. I recommend it. That is Isla Jean Stitchery. But I like that. But let me show you what I'm gonna work on now. So I bought this pattern. I actually bought a lot of patterns that I have been sitting on because I've been working on my pattern. But yeah, I like buying other people's patterns. I want to support the community. I like free patterns, obviously. Those are awesome, but I also like to buy some. Okay, so here's what I'm going to be working on and starting tonight. I won't finish it tonight, but I'm sure you may have seen it if you're on Crochet Instagram. Where'd you go? Okay, here she is. Della the Duck Lovey. Obviously, I won't show you the whole pattern, but this is the picture. Yeah, so she's cute. I like her a lot. Well, I haven't started her yet, but I'm going to be making it. I saw someone else on Instagram. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. But anywho, somebody used that pattern and made it look like it was Daisy Duck just by changing the coloring and adding a bow on the top. So I think I'm gonna try that. And before I post it anywhere, and before I publish this, I'll try to find who that is because I want to give them credit. It's not my idea. So I want to make sure they get credit for that before I just go showing it on the internet. But yeah, I will definitely find that because I know I liked the post. I just don't know if there's a way to see posts that you've liked. Anyway, I'm going to start on that. So we're going to do all white, her purple shirt, her little heels. So I think that's going to be really cute. So I'm going to start on that tonight. And then, let me just go ahead and show you the patterns I got. Because I like to look at all the different patterns. Okay, so this is Raven and Jade. I got her turtle pattern. It's Tallulah, and then I think I also got a mini Tallulah. I think it was a bundle. It's the boho turtle. And so I hope it goes well because the shell is kind of a granny square style. And I haven't really looked at it super hard yet, but I have had problems with granny squares, like just trying granny squares. I think it'll be easier since I'll be using yarn that I'm familiar with, yarn that I work with all the time. But yes, I will let you know how that goes. And then I got, this may be the last one that I haven't started yet. But I got Tito, the T-Rex snuggler. So I've already got the dinosaur snuggler that Mama Made Minis has. So this one is a little bit different than that. Tito. And this, let's see, who's this creator? Oh, I forgot to say Della Duck. Della Duck is Mod Threads. I just can't remember who did the variation with the Daisy Duck colors. And then, so Tito the Snuggler is by Moon Sprouts Crochet. And it says 2024 copyright, so it must have come out this year. I just happened to see it on Instagram, I think, and then I went and found her on Etsy. But yes, so I'm excited to make those. So I'm gonna work on the Daisy Duck and I'll show you my progress. Okay, I made her head for the duck. I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna switch to purple. Now I looked up a picture of Daisy and she wears a V-neck, but I'm not gonna try to figure out that much detail. I'm just gonna do it as like a crew neck situation. So I'm at the point where I'm gonna switch to purple. So I'll probably do another row or two in purple and then hit the hay. All right, I'm back and it's Tuesday. No, it's not. It's Sunday. I have not been good at filming this week, and I haven't been very good at getting any crochet done either. It's just been school stuff and birthday stuff. So Sunday, it is what it is. I will have Monday and Sunday footage. I did make a little bit more progress on my Daisy Duck. So here she has, let me see if I can show the whole thing. She has her arms, her body. I did the purple like Daisy Duck's dress, and then so the next thing I'm gonna do is make her feet and beak in this color. So I'll be doing that. I don't know that I'll be doing the rest of the details today, but we'll see. We'll get started with the feet and the beak. Oh, and we are now 6 days away from market. Okay, so I got my girls down for their nap. It's just a rainy day today, so we're gonna be staying inside, having a bit of a crafty afternoon, which is fine with me. We had a big day yesterday. It was my 4-year-old's birthday party. Thankfully, the weather was beautiful then, so we were able to do it at the park. It was great. I am headed off to Michael's since they are asleep. I need to get some black burlap blanket. I realized that I have about every color under the sun for the burlap blanket, but I don't have any black. I've never bought black. So I'd like to make some bigger bees. So I'm headed off. I've already got yellow that I just used for the duck's feet, but I'm gonna go see if I can get some black. It's hard for me to tell from the Michael's website if they have it in stock. If they don't, it looks like Joann's has it, but I have a voucher for Michael's, so hopefully Michael's will have it, so it'll be free. But yeah, let's get going. Okay, I just got done at Michael's. They did have what I needed, thankfully. My Michael's has much less burlap blanket stock than the Joann's that's near my work. So I got this. Technically the word for this is coal. The word for that color. And then I got 2 whites, which I was very confused by because they say they're different, but I don't see it. So this one is whipped cream. And then this one is vintage white. So I guess there's a slight difference. I can see it a little better now that I'm outside and not in the store with the LED lights, but they seem super similar to me. I didn't know which one I had at home, so I just got one of each. You know, white's always going to get used up. So the last thing that I got is, I just saw on the end cap, they had these pouches. This comes with 3 in this kind of medium size, and it was $7.99, but then there was 30% off everything that was regular priced. So all my yarn was 30% off, and that was, I'm trying to find my receipt so I can tell you how much it cost. Okay, so the mesh pouches, $5.59 for those after the coupon. So I think that's really good. And then also I had, the voucher took some of that off. No, okay, the 30% off makes it $5.59, and then I had $10 in vouchers. So for all 3 things of burnout blanket and the pouches, I paid about $24. So that's really good. I thought I could use those for my kids' toys, you know, keeping little bits together, organize. I'm always looking for things like that. So if they work well, I may get some more. They had all different sizes. You get like a mixed pack of different sizes, smaller, larger. I know some people use those kind of pouches for like board games, but I like the boxes. I feel bad getting rid of the boxes of the board games, but I don't know. Michael's is way on the other side of town for me, so when I'm over here, I like to stop at my favorite boba place and get a bubble tea, so I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, got my Thai tea. If you like boba, what flavor do you get? I always either get Thai tea or taro. I got that from my husband. Comment below what's your favorite bubble tea flavor. But while I was in the car, I thought I would bring something up about Michael's that I experienced lately. So a few times I have used their price match policy, because while they do run a lot of sales, I've just found that Joann's generally often will have slightly lower prices on the burlap blanket, especially if Michael's is not running a sale at the time, or maybe it's a little bit of a sale, but then their coupon is only on regular price purchases. So they changed the policy. I used to have no problem as long as I could show them the exact same colorway on Joann's website. They would match it for no problem. Now you have to show that the other, let's say I was getting this black Bernat blanket, you would have to show that not only does Joann's have that coupon in that color, but that they have the yarn in stock within a physical location of that store within 25 miles of where you are. So to me, that makes zero sense, because if it was in stock at Joann's, most of the time I would just go to Joann's to get it. So to me, that kind of defeats the purpose. Why am I coming to your store to get it if the other place is close to me and has it in stock and already has a better deal? The only thing is, like today, I wanted to use my voucher. That's the only way I see that happening. But yeah, that was disappointing. So I wasn't able to, and it was not this trip, but a few weeks ago that happened. They explained they had a new policy, so you're not able to do it anymore. You have to show that it's in stock within 25 miles of you in a physical store location. So let's say you had a Michael's, but you didn't have a Joann's nearby, you wouldn't be able to use a Joann's coupon and price match. So that's a bummer. But I'm going to head back to the house, and I need to attach the legs to Daisy Duck. Alright, I got the beak on the duck. So all that I have left to do is to add the eyes and do a bow on top. And I had mentioned before that I couldn't remember which account had the Daisy Duck. So I ended up finding it. The account is called Stitch and Stuff. And I'll put that in the description, but here's the picture that I was inspired by. So I'm gonna add some eyes in the bow. I'm not gonna do that today. I'll save that detail work for later, but that should be in the next video. I'm just a little nervous about it because the embroidery part is not my strong suit, but I think it's gonna be really, really cute. And my kids keep trying to steal it, but taking it to the next market. Okay, so now that I've done a good bit on my duck, I'm gonna move on to the next thing for today, which I think I'm gonna make some bees. Since I got that black, that was the intention of getting the black. So I'm gonna try this free pattern on Instagram from ackyplushies. It looks a little bit bigger, and I'll put the name in the description, but I'm gonna get started on that. All right, I got the body done. I added some cheeks. It's definitely a little long, and I even like remove one of the yellow rows here because that was a comment they had in the post that if it's too long you can remove a row. So I did do that. I think if I make it again, I'll remove 2 rows of the yellow up front, but I think it's going to be really cute. I just have to make the wings. So I'm going to get started on that. It worked up really quickly, I feel like, because once you get the face up, it's really just a bunch of single crochets all the way down. So let's do the wings. I did it. I finished the bee. Here's the wings. I actually like the wings up. I think that's really cute. Most of the bees I've done have been, the wings have been horizontal, but I think it's really cute like this. And I like the size of this one too. It does take a little longer than making like a tiny bee, I guess, but I think it's a good size. I'm trying to have more medium-sized items this time. So I really like the pattern. I recommend it. I'll put the name of the Instagram profile in the description. And so I'm trying to decide what to start on now, but I think I'm gonna start on some cows because I have always intended to make more cows for this one because I did sell my cow at the last one. So I'm gonna use the tutorial by 1 Cent Crochet to make that. So I think first I'm gonna make one that's blue and navy. So I'm gonna get started on that. All right, I thought I would show what colors I'm gonna make the cow in. This time I'm gonna try making the sitting cow. Last time I did the standing cow. I don't know why I do this. I just like to switch things up, but I'm gonna do the main colors, this light blue, and then the contrasting color, this navy, which I haven't even used and it's so nice. But I think I'm gonna time it just to get a rough estimate of how long this takes. Not exact, because you know, I watch TV while I do it. It's not a time trial by any means, but we'll get a rough idea of how long it takes. It's like 9:15 right now, so I'm hoping I can finish one before bed. I usually go to bed at like 10:30, so I'm hoping I can get one done in the next hour. Okay, it ended up taking 30 minutes to make the head. I thought I'd give that update. Oop, haven't stuffed it yet. I was supposed to put the eye in the patch, but it was too dark, so I didn't do that. I moved it, shifted it over a little bit, but I think it's still gonna look fine. Moving on, I think we'll make the legs and then work up from the body, but I don't know. About to find out. All right, this is my last check-in for today. It's 10:30 now. I have the front legs, the body, and the head. So I'm gonna go to bed now, but I think tomorrow I'll have to make the back legs, and then attach this all together and do the ears and the little horns. Oh, and the nose patch. So there are several more things to do. And yes, there's not supposed to be a blue spot on the booty, but I thought it was another leg, so now it has a spot. And then I did make one leg wrong, and so I lost a decent amount of time because of that. So no, I could not make it in an hour and a half, but that was, I don't know, all my goals are usually too overconfident, or I'm overly optimistic about how long something's gonna take me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call it a night for this vlog, and then tomorrow will be Monday. So tomorrow evening I will start up again, but on the next week's video. And so I'll just do the last, I guess it'd be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 5 days will be its own vlog. So my last 5 days of prep. So I'll be finishing this. I'll finish Daisy Duck. I have another poppy flower lovey to finish up. And then probably doing some smaller items as well. So tomorrow I'll make a calendar of what I'm planning. If you watched the ones from last time, you'll know I probably won't achieve everything that I set out, but we hope for the best. So if you watched to the end, thank you. Sorry there wasn't more for this week, but it's just how things go, especially when you have kids, you know. It is what it is. I've still got a lot of stuff from the last market from last month, because it was fairly low attendance, so I've got a good bit of stuff from there, so I'm not too concerned about how much I have. I just want to get some more done. But if you're wanting more content, if you want to see next week's video or the market the actual market vlog that'll come after that. Hit subscribe. I think if you hit the little bell, it will notify you when I upload a video, and like this video so that more people can see it. All right, have a good one. Bye.